Subscribe to Niger's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Niger's Craziest does not add a view of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, because close your browser now and
get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Because that's what we do.
Comedians are absolutely insane. That's illegal.
Welcome to another episode. This episode will worry you. This one is a thunder boost. You know what they say, from fry pan to fire.
Thunder boost is
thunder boost.
Magun. Do you know what Magun is? Thunderbolt. You know when you went to Colombia, when you go to Colombia, somebody's wife, they put that thing for you.
Let me thunder boost.
Yes, now you just hang.
I know nothing. Say now when thunder strike somebody.
It's the same thing. It's thunderbolt.
Okay. So this episode is something. You know when they say somebody is walking from fire pan to fire, from one problem to another. Now what we say, wahala not the finish. Problem not the finish.
Wahala not the finish.
Problem be like bicycle. Wahala be like bicycle. Or problem be like bicycle. This one is another allegation. This alligator. Okay. This one is another alligator against the shepherd Bushiri.
Prophet Bushiri. Should they watch when they come back?
No.
Let them watch.
Let them not watch. Is it bitterly watch?
Let them watch it.
Let them listen to us.
Let them watch it. Then we will come back.
Which watch?
They will watch.
They know they tired to watch. You know they tired to watch. Are you not tired of watching every time? He watch. What are you watching?
Okay, let them watch. When they come
just
back,
allow
let them watch.
Because of the tradition, watch.
To Pretoria, where self-proclaimed prophet Shepherd Bushiri is now facing more than just fraud and money laundering charges. The magistrates' court in the city has authorised 3 warrants of arrest for rape cases against him. Bushiri and his wife Mary are now wanted fugitives in South Africa. You'll remember they violated their bail conditions when they made a daring escape to Malawi around a fortnight ago. ETV reporter Pule Latwiti-Jones has more details on the story. Pule, good afternoon to you. What do we know then about the new charges?
Well, a very good afternoon. Jeremy, and you know this is a story we've been following for quite some time. We exclusively broke this in August, where we had spoken to some of the rape victims who alleged that they were, of course, raped by the controversial Malawian preacher. Now, this is Schedule 6 charges and could actually add more clout to the extradition hearings if they do take place. And furthermore, we've spoken to them saying, look, it seems as though this is a step in the right direction. But furthermore, they're hopeful that in terms of the two Malawian couple, or rather the Malawian couple being extradited to South Africa and being apprehended and being brought to book, may happen sooner than later. But of course, Jeremy, these are just new developments in the story, and it seems as though the victims are happy with what's going on right now.
Well, you've had an opportunity, I understand, to talk to some of the victims. What have they been telling you, and how have they described the circumstances?
Well, look, when we spoke to them back in August, Jeremy, in terms of trying to find out as to what had happened, if you listen carefully to their stories, the pattern is quite similar. And they also mention things as though their lives being in danger, to a point whereby they were also threatened, saying that, you know, if they would speak, then there would be no more. And there was, of course, ways of them being bribed not to say anything. Now, what they are now saying is that this, of course, happened a few years ago. But we've seen, or rather, in the information we've received, Jeremy, is that there's also been a latest case that was open now in 2020. So it's also been difficult trying to get all of them, because you try to actually interview them, then they backtrack and say they're scared, then they come forward. But we're fortunate enough to tell their story with the brave victims who came forward, saying that this is what had happened in terms of them being allegedly raped by the Malawian preacher Shepherd Bushiri. And you know, when this of course information was out now and we received it, they were quite happy that at least something has been done, because they're saying that this has happened for quite some time, or rather this happened about 2-3 years ago, and there wasn't any accountability whatsoever.
And in the meantime, while all of this is happening in South Africa, Bushiri, of course, remains beyond the reach of the law.
Well, it seems as though, Jeremy, in terms of like what you've also said earlier, with him having to actually now flee the country with his wife, Mary, and we've also now seen several conferences taking place in Malawi. We speak of one where a group of preachers actually held a press briefing this past weekend saying that the couple should not be extradited to South Africa due to the safety and security reasons, saying that they've raised issues about the authorities in South Africa actually not cooperating with them very well, and saying that their case will be prejudiced. But however, in South Africa, it's a different story, whereby we've seen some of the charges that have been leveled against them, some of the cases that have been opened against them, and of course the state prosecutors in South Africa saying they have a very strong watertight case to actually bring them to book. So there's quite a lot that's going on here, and what's at stake right now is the communication that's happening between the two governments, rather, or that's expected to take place in terms of the extradition process being successful and happening sooner rather than later. But lastly, Jeremy, what we do know is that the lawyers, or rather when we spoke to the legal representatives in Malawi representing the couple, they're saying that, look, we are ready to flex our legal capabilities in terms of protecting our clients and making sure that they will not be extradited. In fact, they're saying they will make sure they push the case until next year to protect their clients and ensure that they're not brought to the South African courts.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
But see, I saw Bushiri of late. Bushiri has lost so much weight.
He go lost your what waist. He go dry like dry fish, like dry fish.
I felt bad. I felt bad for him.
How many people did he felt bad for? The people he has scammed, the people he has dysfunctioned their life, the people he has put in problem. Do you know that some people might have committed suicide in this problem that he caused a lot of people? You know how many people, how many families are crying that it is hard for them to eat from the money he scammed them? You are saying you are feeling fit, you are mad, you are crazy. You are mentally observant, low self-esteem.
Are we fighting?
No, how will you say you feel something for somebody that did not feel pain for millions of people?
And the thing is that his mind is demonic. Me, my mind is not demonic. Even if he has done things and he does not feel pity for people, me, I feel pity for him because look at how I have lost weight.
What about the people?
I'm not saying
Shut
that.
Up. Don't say anything. Because the way you want to miss word, I don't like it. Don't miss the. Don't let me give you small elbow. This man will slim. He had to limb down because he knows everything he has done. This is very sinful. Come out in public. You collecting money in public. You do everything. You tell lie in public. You prophesy in public.
This rape one is a serious one. I'm sure it's not one woman. I'm sure there are many.
There are many. A lot of people.
Pastors.
You know why they can't come out? Because of these pastors have already,
some of them he has paid them off.
Some he paid them off. Some he tried to cover the amount. He tell most of these prophets, they tell you will be killed if you ever say it out to anybody.
Yes.
You will be found and be killed. So most of them are always scared for their life. They don't want to die any premature death. You understand? So that is why most of them are keeping quiet. They can't come outside and say in public because it is very hard. These people, they have power, they have connection, they know people. They can just call, just one call, but go and drop that person. They will drop the person. That's why this thing but there's this way that this is member always if you go through so many comments on some videos about Bushiri, do you know what some of his members always say? They say because thank God she be his only money laundry.
He did not rape.
He did not kill.
That's true. That brings me to this thing.
They always comment all those things.
ECG members. Now that there is rape allegation on top your papa, what will you people comment now? Because on our videos you come and say, oh, ECG, I thought that did not rape. Some people open their branches to say, oh, we don't talk about Nigerian pastors. It's only for South African pastors. Go on our channel, you will see plenty Nigerian pastors. We don't care. Pastors. Anybody that does nonsense, we tackle them. Whether you are, our own is to free the people.
Yes.
Whether you are a Nigerian pastor, a Ghanaian pastor, a South African pastor, an American pastor,
so
we
far
don't
you
care.
Do rubbish.
We don't care.
So far you do rubbish, we talk about you so that we can free our people.
Yes.
Free people from what did you call?
Brainwashing.
Hypnotization.
So Bushiri has been raping people up and down.
Yes.
Now you see more allegations will start coming out. It's not just rape. Now that Bushiri is there for the taking.
Yeah.
Like Solomon said, I don't think Bushiri's church will survive this.
You cannot. They can never. Do you know they have lost a lot of members now?
Yeah, there are many people. There's one lady that even wrote me on WhatsApp and said she used to be a caterer for Bushiri.
Wow.
She said she no longer attends the church again. That man is not a prophet of God.
Mm-hmm. Now
she said she's a caterer. Now her eyes are open. Now all their eyes are beginning to open. They are beginning to see what we've been trying to say since.
But you remember that one pastor in Nigeria that they get Fato Yibo in Nigeria that
they've covered that one now.
Rape allegation.
They've covered that. Shebi is Nigeria. Nigeria they will cover everything now. Nigeria they will bribe police. Police will start chasing the victim. Police will start chasing the victim. They left the pastor Fato Yibo alone. They are chasing the victim.
They went to this guy
Timida Kolo's house
to raid.
Imagine you are going to raid the victim. You left the pastor that did the crime alone. We will talk our mind. We will talk.
That is it.
We will talk. This whole rape thing has been going on in the Church of God for many years. The Catholic Church.
There are a lot in
priests. Shut up, let me talk.
Okay.
Priests will rape boys. In church, pastors will rape girls, rape people's wives. They will not be able to talk. This thing is going on, has been going on in the Church of God for a long time.
Very, very long.
Long time.
It's happening in TB Bonshua's place too. You know TB Bonshua?
I don't know anybody like that.
Okay.
I don't know anybody like that.
Okay.
It has been going on in the Church of God for a long time. Bushiri Bia, face your allegations.
Maybe you don't know when that South African lady, that fine chef, that came out from TB Bonshua's place, she said it too.
I don't know what you are talking about. Bia.
Before me, you don't know. Maybe you have not seen the video.
I did not see the
Jay Israel, the interview the lady, Solomon.
Oh, Sikle. Oh, Sikle said something like that too.
Yes.
See, the rape thing in churches is everywhere.
So big.
It's everywhere. Let's not deceive ourselves. Everywhere. If even that church that is at an embassy, if they tell you what the pastors do to girls, you know the church now that goes to embassy. If they tell you what pastors in that church do to girls after they fry their hair, they sleep with anything sleepable. I told you. Hey! It just Church of God has turned to a ground for fornication. Fornication. Shameless people. My people, Bushiri, you are still going to grow lean because there will be more allegation coming your way. Tie your belt, tie your wrapper, and stay in Malawi. Don't leave that place. If you leave Malawi, you are in soup.
Before the real judgment will come,
he will face his own judgment. You will live like Belenge. By the time they finish, even Mary will say, "Oh, so this my husband. His bola does not stay one place. Mary too will leave you."
They don't stay together. So
Mary has even left him.
No. Like when they are in church, most of all these pastors,
he will say that he's doing spiritual intervention.
Yes, now most of
but he's giving guests.
Go and listen to every story, all the story of these pastors. They don't live together. They have a separate room. In that their church.
Okay, Mary, sorry, your husband has been giving different girls from behind. Thank you very much for watching this episode. We will see you on the next episode.
We see you next episode. Yes. Don't forget to share. Tell your family and friends.
Share.
This is where we tell the truth.
We
and
talk about everything. Thank you.
Open up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at John Joshua Comedian. Follow him on Instagram as well at Laughmayor. LAFFMAYOR. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle
at Naijas Craziest.
Naijas NAIJAS CRAZIEST.
Craziest.
God bless you. We love you.
Thank you.
God bless.